How do you stop being Alex and Nathan, the salespeople, and become the boss? Is that something you work on together? Do you have meetings regularly where you look at the business and just switch off to?
It's not probably the boss is interesting.
So you don't
probably,
like to put yourself.
If you put yourself in the category, we're probably the category, and there's some literature around it. Leaders without titles.
Yeah.
And I definitely think that's our style. And if you look at some really successful individuals and businesses, a lot of them have become very successful by employing people that are smarter than them, or more intelligent than them. So if we haven't got that skill set.
That's why he got me.
Yeah, so Alex on board.
That's what I was thinking.
I was going to say that, but we're recording, and we need to look as though we're working as a team. So we probably don't. Yeah, I don't think we change too much. We are fairly well structured in terms of we do catch up each week early on a Friday morning just to go through the things we need to go through. We do have very good teams around us who do some of the things maybe a little bit better than we do. So we have that team time, and we have meetings where individual teams, and then we have our us time as well. And with good open door policy in the office, most of it's open plan, so our consultants can come to us at any time. But they also understand that there's times when we have our zone out time, and they're very good at that, and we adapt that along the way, and we sort of teach them about the expectations of being in the office, and we get lots of good feedback from them.
Like as Nath said, we just try to lead from the front. In early, leave pretty late most of the time. Just work hard, be happy at work. Just do all the things that you would want a good leader to do. And from that sales consultant to managing the business side of things, flipping those hats around. That's been a bit of an interesting one because we're looking after a pool of vendors on one side. Nathan and I might have 20 listings each on the go at the moment. And then we're looking after 18 to 20 staff. So they're almost like our vendors as well. So we have like 20 here and 20 there. We also have to be careful that our consultants don't feel that we're competing with them for the business. So we're really making sure that our consultants understand it's important for us as the leaders to be selling in the marketplace. We're not competing with them, but we can only lead them if we understand the marketplace. We only understand it by being in it. And so our goal isn't to sell 100 properties a year each. If we can sell one a week each, and then with our little teams around us, so Nathan's got Paul and Amber Lee, I've got Tiff and Dan, and they more or less manage the listings, and we just do the crucial components of it, like listing it, explaining to them the delivery of service at the listing appointment, explaining to them what PK and Amber Lee will do for them, so there's no surprises. They don't get the PAs after we've listed it. It's actually a team that will sell their property, and then we really just negotiate the close of the deal and at the end of it. And we'll go to most of the opens, and all of our clients have been really pleased because the delivery of service is consistent. So we haven't promised that it's going to be everything Nathan is doing it, but we have promised a delivery of service. And that's what people want. Whilst they still want the personal touch of us, which they get every day, a phone call from us, we're not as heavily involved in that selling process as we used to be because of our little units around us. So that enables us to have more time to run the business, and we'd probably be spending 50% of our time running the business, 50% selling real estate.
Yeah, it probably swings that 60-40.
Depending
on how many properties you've got, and depending on how busy the consultants are and their needs as well. So it sort of swings.